Do you think that life success can be created with only hard work, a lot of money, or outstanding ideas? Even these things can help. I will show you much easier tools for creating success out of a thin air. For many of them, you won't even have to put any physical effort. Just make tiny corrections in your mind at the right times. And they are not only easier, they are so effective, but not doing even one of them could steer your life in completely different direction. So let's dive into these 4 tools to make your life superior. Nothing makes one less happy than achieving nothing after hard work. And what about getting negative results? Unfortunately, you can easily fall into this toxic effort trap. And your activity, for example, sending an application for your dream job, asking favorite woman out, or starting a business could never happen or happen terribly if you set yourself unreasonable standards. Here is the hard truth for you. Perfectionism does not make results better. It only acts like a self-imposed chains. You are not computer that can perform flawlessly once the code is perfect. You are human, but learns from each attempt, and each mistake is a valuable lesson but will make you better. So you will always achieve more. If, for example, you make many CVs, improve and attend many job interviews, than just perfecting your one application for one place and have one opportunity to shine in your job interview. This is like all tools here, making your life easier and letting for you to achieve more. So try many times, learn from your mistakes and be many steps ahead of your old self who took only one of them. It can be shocking, but not only your effort can be toxic, but your objective as well. This kind of perfectionism can be transferred to your final goal in 3 different occasions, and all of it leads to an easy solution for evading them all. Let's first imagine how these toxic goals can form. For example, goal might sound something like, in 5 years, I want to have the same amount of money as person X and be as successful as person Y. Well, even setting the bar high can sometimes improve your results. Trying to get this unreachable goal and failing it eventually will reduce your results and completely destroy satisfaction with them. Let's see why it can happen by exploring those 3 occasions I have mentioned before. So on a first occasion, perfectionism in your goals comes when you try to copy results that are pure luck. Even it's not the usual way, maybe this someone X just won a lottery and yet you create your goals based on him. Of course, it's usually more complicated than this. Maybe it's a few lucky business agreements or viral videos on YouTube, but it's really possible that someone is just a lucky one. Think about it. There are billions of people in the world and you notice only those few that are super lucky. So it can easily be the case. The second occasion might happen when you simply choose impossible goals. Again, I will make it a bit unrealistic for you to get the point, but let's say that you want to become the best football and basketball player. Well, I'm sorry, but that might be simply not possible because of the different physical features required for each sport. Not to mention that you can't change what you have in the first place. This nicely leads to third occasion. If you chose to match not super lucky and practically possible results and still fail them, it also could be not your fault, because most likely you just have different conditions, but make it hard to get the same results. Also, maybe you even got better results than that person on your age, but you are still unhappy because you could not be this person right now. All of it shows that setting your goals incorrectly can make them toxic. And the simple solution is to not try to match someone's achievements. Instead, do what says the title of this chapter. Face the mirror. Make objective of being the best you can do with your current resources and capabilities. Believe me, if you improve at least a small bit of yourself every day, you will be miles ahead of someone who just seeks to impersonate that top person. Because you will be working not only on your personal weaknesses, but also using your advantages and boosting everything by actually meeting your goals. So if you want to, get inspired by someone great. But for useful goals, just look in the mirror. After removing this toxicity, it's worth putting some good magic elixir to make you successful. It consists of only 4 drops and you can take all of it or just a single drop. But for full effect, you must take at least 1 every day. This elixir improves something that once again touches every corner of your life. So leveling this up pays you big dividends, and these 4 drops improve your discipline. The first drop you can take by following any of your favorite morning routine. Maybe you just make your bed strictly each morning, take cold shower or do some yoga. Choose anything that works for you, but repeat it like a clock. This will give you a bit of a structure for your day. Habit formation will make your mornings easier to start, and small accomplishments from your ritual will boost motivation for all day. Next drop is to have main objective of a day. Probably you will do many more things, but having a priority for something will help you to be much more productive. The third drop will help you to get through the rest of the day, without piling tons of uncompleted tasks with a feeling that you haven't accomplished anything. For this one, you want to complete each task immediately if it takes less than 2 minutes. Again, a sense of achievement and, more importantly, not feeling the pressure of a lot of small tasks in your mind will boost your results. And lastly, you can start forming habits like morning ritual for all day. Maybe you do 20 push-ups before lunch or read 10 pages after dinner. Small things like this are easy to do, yet they boost your motivation and compound into massive results throughout the days. The last tool also just takes tiny bit of effort each day and compounds over time. It improves your self-confidence and reduces your worries. First, we need to understand that reduced self-confidence and fear to act comes from unknowns and our inability to react to them. As a professional musician, I know how the stress of unknown can overcome you by reducing your abilities. Good thing to know is that it's not lack of skills that make you miserable in stressful situations. It's just your body reaction to unknown itself, but you can improve. I know that it's not easy, but I can tell you a secret. None of those professionals doing stressful stuff are just immune to fear. The trick is that they face unknown so often, but they tolerate it much better. But even for them, taking longer break from their profession will make it more stressful to come back, because your tolerance expands and shrinks depending on usage. Even if you can't tell what exactly will be scary one day, like a stage performer, you still can expose yourself to your fears and increase your tolerance for it, which will improve your confidence and reduce worries. The main tip here is to every day do something out of your comfort zone. Maybe you are not comfortable looking somebody in the eye while talking, or anxious of making calls. You know your fears better than me. So pick any tiny fraction of some fear and face it. Facing any kind of uncomfortable situation frequently improves your ability to act under stress, which affects your confidence and success in life. Whatever actionable tips you will use, everything starts in your head first. So improving your mind benefits everything in your life. If you would like to level up your life, check this video and make your life one step closer to superior.